For the last 10 years, I've been doing this, and I'm living a dream, a supposed dream.
May the force be with you, always.
Everybody sees what I have and wants it. When I was a kid, I saw what people in my position had and wanted it too. I'm struggling to find bits about it that I enjoy. The money is fantastic, but that's the only thing that's great about it at the minute. And because I've had this dichotomy of looking at it and it being, well, this is the dream, you're living the dream. I think I'm waiting for me to enjoy it, because I'm supposed to be. I'm a gigolo, I'm Joseph, I'm a satellite of song. I'm everybody that I know, and they're known for being wrong. And if I'm not mistaken, this is my heart breaking. I'm the man who threw it all away. Destiny is calling, telling me to be boring, and I don't care anyway. Gonna be nobody someday. Gonna be nobody someday. I'm the demon that you fear, I'm the choker, I'm the thief. I'm a lonesome cowboy riding, I'm the Indian chief. Gotta watch my figure, boy, if I get much bigger, they'll stick a pin in me and I'll blow away. But I get richer while they take my picture, taking my soul away. Gonna be nobody someday. Gonna be nobody someday. La la. Hello. You alright, man?
Yeah, how are you?
Yeah, I'm really good.
You good?
Yeah, I'm really good.
It's impossible to avoid Robbie Williams if you live in Britain. The 27-year-old from Stoke-on-Trent is without a doubt the country's biggest pop star. His face stares out from dozens of magazine covers, and his songs are instantly familiar.
I'm thinking of getting the band back together.
We started filming together at rehearsals in London for his forthcoming European tour, which was being organised by tour manager Andy Franks.
It's built heavily around Rob, and Rob is a sort of changing person at the moment. Nobody has really seen much of him for the last, well, really since Christmas. So we can, you know, I think everyone's filled with a little bit of trepidation as they're not quite sure how he's going to be. That's not negative. We're not worried about how he's going to be, but I think he's going through a lot of changes at the moment, and trying to do that in front of a lot of people and perform regularly is difficult, you know. So it has a lot of effects, and basically he's a person that we all want to make as comfortable as possible, because if he's happy, then the tour becomes a successful tour.
On the answer lines, can they be really shouty? Can everybody do it? I don't know if you're aware or unaware, a few of you are, a few of you aren't. I've stopped drinking and taking drugs. And so we're going to be in a... I know a lot of you have been around me before where I've stopped drinking and taking drugs only to see me start again. Now, I don't know if I'm going to keep it up this time, but I really want to. Do you know what I mean? I really, really want to. I don't want to drink or take any drugs again. I really don't. I want you to know that around me, in confined spaces, when I can't leave, say on planes or in tour buses, it it's increasingly difficult for me to see you all pissed and see you all doing whatever you do. Do you know what I mean? And I'm an alcoholic and I'm a drug addict, and alcoholics and drug addicts want to drink and want to take drugs even though it kills them or upsets them or makes your and my tour fucking hell to be on. You know, I'd like never to do it again, but we shall see what happens. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's it, basically. And even though I said I don't want to be on this tour, I love you all. I fucking do. You're all fucking marvellous. Honestly, I feel so much love when I'm around you all. It's just a shame we have to get on stage.
I seem to spend my life just waiting for the chorus, 'cause the verse is never nearly good enough.
He's growing up, he's finding much more his inner self, I think, so he wants to make a change, which is difficult to do in this business because a lot of people, the reason they get into it is so that they can have as much drink and drugs and sex as they possibly can, you know. So for somebody to want to turn their back on that while still putting up with the business is going to be quite difficult for him, I think.
I didn't know very much about Robbie when I was asked to make this film. Just the usual tabloid gossip and speculation. You know the kind of stuff. Love life, eating habits, bank balance and so on. Could a film get beyond that, show us the real Robbie? We met a couple of times and he told me that nothing was off limits and he had nothing to hide and he wouldn't interfere. I was interested in why he wanted to be involved in an honest film about himself.
There's so much written about me and so much that I'm not in control of. And at this point in my life, I would say 99%, if not 100%, this is me at this part of my life. And if people don't like this, then I'm fucked. You know, this is me right now. There's no airs or graces. This is how I feel. This is what I'm about right now. I'm a bit boring. And that's okay. And I just wanted something out there that goes, this is it. This is what Robbie is.
So, off to Europe with a boring, sober pop star and his travelling circus of 65 people. An incredible amount of hard work and dedication goes into putting Robbie on stage in 15 different European cities. At every venue, 46 tons of stage equipment have to be erected and then dismantled a few hours later. This might be pop music, but it's also big business. A successful tour fills venues, sells records, and keeps the accountants happy. Venue for the first gig? Stockholm.
I think whatever juice it is that gets you to get on stage, whether it's to be liked, whether it's to sing these songs you believe in, or whether it's to make a lot of money, you know, the juice is gone, whatever it is. And that's the most scary thing. So I'm in fear. I've got to get up on stage tonight in front of 10,000 people. I don't know if I'm just burnt out. Do I need a big length of time off to come back and enjoy it? But I've never enjoyed it. I've never enjoyed anything about it. I came to a gig that was put in place here, must be a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and it was in Sweden. And I stood at the back of the gig and looked at the audience and went, I'm not going on stage. I'm going home. I can't do that again. I think the definition of insanity, so I've been told, is repeating the same thing over and over and expecting to get a different result. And that's what I'm sat here in this bedroom with today, is I know that I'm going to get on stage tonight and I'm not going to enjoy it. They're not going to know, in the audience. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're in Sweden, we are in Stockholm. Let's make this the best, darndest rock and roll show they'll see this evening. Hurrah! Hurrah! Okay. Yeah. Elvis, Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. The courage to change the things I can. And the wisdom to know the difference. Thank you very much. Go out and kick. Go!
Hey, what? Don't call me then.
When the chorus comes in, I want you all to go bouncy, bouncy. Are you with me? Hell is gone and heaven's here. There's nothing left for you to fear. Shake your ass, come over here. Now scream. I'm a burning effigy of everything I used to be. Come on, rock the everything right here. Take all that start off with Let Me Stay In. Good song, got bored of it. All Before I Die, crap. Strong, crap. I hate the chorus. She's the One, I hate that one. It's not my song. And so on and so on, you know. So I just get on stage and beat myself up every night. One hand in the air!
They were really cold. They were as cold as the ice rink that we were in. Stockholm, I think Sweden's only just started buying my records. And there was 10,000 here tonight. And I've only sold 40,000 albums. You know, a lot of them only know Rock DJ and Love Supreme. Love Supreme went really well. But I'm on stage and the first 5 or 6 numbers I hated. And then I asked them all to stand up. So they all stood up and then it got a bit better. But I come off stage, I'm just sad. I'm just sad.
What you were saying to me earlier about hating it and you've lost the juice. Are there times when you're on stage, when you're actually enjoying yourself, when you just forget everything and you just throw yourself into the performance?
No. No, not at all. I can't stand the way I perform. You know, I want to be David Bowie and Iggy Pop and I'm more like Norman Wisdom. It's like a Tourette syndrome thing that I've got. Tourette syndrome of pantomime movements that I can't stop myself doing. I've created this front from a long time ago that gets up on stage and won't let 10,000 people know that he's having a bad time. They enjoyed it and they loved it. That's the most important thing. Trying to get clean for 4 years. I've been trying to be sober for 4 years. Booze and drugs used to work for me when I was 18, 19. They were my crutch. They gave me the confidence that I needed. They gave me the escape that I needed. They filled in all of the blanks, you know, and it hasn't been like that for 5 years. But still there's this underlying thing inside my brain or my belly or my conscious that says, if you do it this time, it'll be fine. Go on, just one more hit. One line, then bed.
Little devil on shoulder.
Cheeky half. A cheeky half. Amazing how it's made to be your friend. Do you fancy a cheeky half? What, of that stuff that's going to make me feel like shit for 4 days? Till I have to do it again? Yeah, go on then, I'll have a cheeky half. I only want to get laid if I'm drinking. I only can get laid if I'm drinking. You know, it's a lot easier if you're pissed. And, you know, I've done a lot of sleeping with a lot of people, especially in my teenage years. You know, and it just seems that everybody I sleep with these days tells the story. And, you know, I do a lot of comparing myself to other people. And considering I'm this rock star stroke pop star, I don't do half as much as my mates that are normal. I can only have any relationship with another human being if I am sober. If I am not sober, I cannot let love into my life. I will not accept somebody coming in and loving me. And I wouldn't know how to love them because I'm a selfish, self-seeking, self-pitying fool.
Well, we've met him a few times and it's actually different every time.
Sometimes he's nice and friendly and want to hug, give us all hugs and stuff, but sometimes just,
He's really
you know,
moody.
you want to stay away from him because he's in a bad mood and stuff.
We've
So
definitely seen both sides of him.
yeah,
But then again, well, it's very understandably if he wants to be left alone
yeah. So
because he must be around people all the time.
The circus had moved to Copenhagen. Only in Scandinavia would the fans be so thoughtful, speak such perfect English, and be so open about their feelings.
It sounds stupid, but when he's near, I'm very insecure. I could be very secure, but I just get a feeling in my body I cannot get it anywhere else.
Three days into the tour, and I got another example of how different celebrity lives are. Most people who fancy a kick around go down to the local park. That's not really an option for someone as recognisable as Robbie Williams. When he wants to stretch his legs, a pitch has to be booked in advance and transport arranged for him and his security team. But even on the outskirts of Copenhagen, the paparazzi can sniff a photo opportunity.
Everywhere I go these days, within 15 or 20 minutes from nowhere, paparazzi will appear. Every time I see them, I just want to get a baseball bat and smash the faces in. All of the press, the tabloids, all of the magazines have got to be filled with something. And it's my mug that it's filled with most of the time. I can't cope with it. You're on the street and a paparazzi will come up to me. The general public go, leave him alone, mate. Don't do that. So people know what the paparazzi are about. But that same picture, they go, oh, there's Robbie. Shopping. There's Robbie coming out of his house. There's Robbie going into the coffee shop. There's Robbie going to the bank. There's Robbie going to the park. Oh, there's someone Robbie shagged. Oh, and he's done it again the next week, look. So, I don't know, I can't cope with it. I really can't. And yeah, half of my time is spent wondering how to get out of all this. But I don't buy the tabloids, I don't read them, I don't want to know anything about them anymore. OK Magazine, Hello Magazine, all of them bastards of them fucking stupid cunty magazines.
Celebrities are hardly ever alone. There's always someone on the payroll helping to organise things. Life, for example. Robbie's little helpers include David Enthoven, his manager, and Josie Cliff, his personal assistant.
My job, it's basically to manage Rob's diary, record company commitments, his personal commitments.
So then, go to Paris for a day to do the TV, in and out on private plane. Do you still want to go in a plane or do you want to go in a helicopter? You said no to helicopter.
No to helicopter, plane.
And it's a question
Then
of
we do
making sure that on a week-by-week basis, everyone gets what they want.
Then
It's my sister's birthday.
There. Will you go up?
I might do, I don't know.
There's a fine line between getting on with someone and still doing your job. Although we're friendly and we are friends, you can't... there's always the underlying reason of why you're there, and that's because I'm paid to be there. And I'm paid to do the job I do. But you can never relax too much and think, oh, this is just a great job and we're mates and I'm hanging out with Robbie Williams, because it's not like that. Because if you think like that, then all your planning and your organisation will fall by the wayside. Something will go wrong and you'll be out on your ear.
He says his teeth are hurting, you have to make a mental note, make sure he goes to the dentist before we go away again. If he wants a housekeeper, you interview a housekeeper, find them for him. The security people we found, make sure there's food in his fridge. You know, just absolutely every element, absolutely everything is part of keeping him happy. And if he's happy, he's working. And if he's working, the record company happy. So, you know, it's the nature of the business.
The business being to sell as many records as possible for Robbie's label, EMI.
And I'm very, very happy to present you with the first gold record from Austria. It took quite some while. I hope you excuse that
No,
it
it's
took
okay,
so long.
man.
At the last count, he'd sold 20 million records worldwide, which means a lot of people make a good living out of Robbie. It's in all their interest that he remains a sober and hard-working pop star.
That's so fucking great. Spain gold, Sweden gold, Canada gold, Hong Kong gold, New Zealand platinum times 5. More sheep than records there. Do you know what? Today, I really don't feel like a drink. I really don't feel like I could put any cocaine up my nose, take any ease or smoke any weed. You know, I don't want to. Thankfully, you know, the compulsion has been removed, or the obsession to do all that sort of stuff has been removed today. It might be back tomorrow. It's stuff like this that makes me drink. You know, it's stuff like getting off stage and going, well, I hated that. I'm going to drink myself into oblivion, or spend all night up snorting cocaine, and then I've got another show tomorrow, and you know, that whole thing again, you know. You have to keep doing that, and keep doing that.
it isn't here right now, and if I look at it right now, I've got nothing to worry about. Just dreading getting on stage this evening.
It's a beautiful day. Don't let it slip away.
There has to be somewhere some part of it that he likes, deep, even though it might be really deep down and locked in there, you know, in a sort of subconscious. The way that he's so at ease when he's on stage, you've got to think that there's little something in there that's actually having a good time. But I know that he does really struggle with it as well, and he finds it very difficult, and so, you know, I believe him when he says that he doesn't like it.
We gotta rock this one to the left, to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got stars directing our fate, and we're praying it's not too late. But angels say that we are players, some say that we are pawns. But we've been making money since the day that we were born. Got to slow down, 'cause we're low down. In circles, live a life of solitude. Find ourselves a partner, someone to relate to. Then we'll slow down. We'll fall down. We got stars directing our way, and we're praying it's not too late, 'cause we know we're falling from grace.
I always felt like the odd one out. I wanted everybody to like me. I found that before I could walk, I could dance, and we can't. And then before I could talk, I could sing quite literally. You know, I hasn't got any better since. But I found that if I did that, people smiled, and people paid me attention. You know, and it also brought a lot of jealousy as well, because I could do that and not a lot of other kids could. You know, be clapped. I got taught at an early age, if you open the door for people and let ladies through, and you say thank you and please, it's good manners. I sort of carried that on until now, trying to be as well-mannered as I can be, under an awful lot of pressure from a lot of c***s.
We always come too late. I ought to think that we were born to hate. Get up and see the sarcasm in my eyes. And when we come, we always come too late. I ought to think that we were born to hate. Get up and see the sarcasm in my
I hadn't doubted Robbie's unhappiness in Stockholm, and to be honest, I expected more of the same in Copenhagen. But 10,000 screaming blonde women seemed to have put some lead back in his pencil.
That was ace. That was really, really ace. Ace, ace. Ace than ace. The audience fucking ace being a pop star. No other better job. And you know what? If a few paparazzi take your picture, so fucking what? You know what I mean? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. If you can get on stage and enjoy something like that. I was on stage, I was saying, oh, fucking hell. I'm gonna have to enjoy it now. That was amazing. Fucking amazing. I'm ace. Don't tell anyone, though.
Amazing.
How ace was that? It's all to do with the crowd. Because Sweden was shit.
We've had this problem before, though.
Yes, you know, once the crowd get into gear and you're off, you could shit on stage and they'd fucking love it.
the cross schlongs.
Rock and roll mythology is all about excess. And like most people, I'd always assumed that being on tour meant leaving behind a trail of vomit in a series of wrecked hotel rooms.
The Uno Classic. Live from Belgium on Channel 5.
But since he gave up the drink, Robbie's got a new kind of recreation. The inner circle drink mineral water and spend hours playing cards.
Oh, he's laid down a 7 classic Uno.
Uno.
Oh. Oh. Come on, somebody go out.
She, barcode, I don't know what it's called. Got that barcode to the D. Neil Diamond.
Robbie's a multi-million-pound business, jointly managed by two veterans of the music industry. The unseen Tim Clark puts deals together and plans Robbie's future with his friend David Enthoven. While Tim's back in the office, David goes on the road with Robbie and offers 24-hour support.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Last night I thought was going to be difficult, and it was a fantastic evening. Really good evening. So yeah, I'm happy with it, really happy with it. And the record's selling well. So from all of that point of view, it's great. And Robert enjoyed himself last night, so came off show with a great gig.
Baby, I'm crazy. Baby, I'm lazy. Baby, I'm faded. My mind's all jaded.
He's a special human being, and his ability to show emotion really, really touches me. It's been a privilege to be part of the sort of nurturing of him, I suppose, is the best way of it. We haven't really seen the real Rob yet, and he is emerging, and that's what, for me, is really exciting. You know, it's just started. He's 27 years old, for God's sake. It's nothing.
I'm so superstitious, so there's something you should know. The reason I'm doing you is 'cause your friends said no.
This could have easily been Rob's last tour. He just started into stopping drinking again and was very frightened and didn't know whether he could perform again.
Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm lazy.
I have to say, if at any time he and I, on a personal level, sat down and he actually said to me, "Look, Dad, I cannot do this anymore. I want to stop this. We have to stop it," it would stop. I mean, I'm not going to allow the boy to be crucified just for the sake of, you know, making money.
Like most celebrities, Robbie has to buy security. He's protected 24 hours a day by a team of ex-soldiers. All his movements are planned with military precision. And when he wanted a game of football in Hamburg, two members of the team had to do a recce.
So we've actually come here today to look prior to Rob and everybody else coming to the sports ground to make sure that all the facilities here are safe and that we know exactly where everything is. Should we have an injury, should there be press, should there be fans or any threat to Rob and any of the party. We've moved from the hotel along the road the main road. There are two main routes there, and we've timed the journey so that we know roughly how long it's going to take, what route to take, a secondary route as well should we need to move off of that for whatever reason. We've got here now, and obviously we've got the address so we know where we are. We're now going to have a look in, do a complete 360-degree look around the area where we're going to be, so we know how many exits are in, how many exits are out, how many buildings are there, what facilities the buildings have, if there is a manager or a groundsman, where the phone point is, what medical facilities they have.
The effort's worth it in the end, because then, for instance, I'm looking around now, I can see, for example, a camera crew, photographers or anything like that can easily walk up there, take pictures. It's easy access for the public, but at least we're in a secure enough environment.
Right, how much distance between the fence and the hedge over there? Is it like
The hedge is right up against the fence, but you can see right through the hedge, and then through the fence.
For
it's the same
lenses
idea.
and stuff like that.
It's going to be no problem at all for them with a long lens. They won't even need a long lens.
Our priority is to protect the client. Our job is prevention rather than cure. If we're reacting to a situation, then to a certain extent we failed because we're not preempting it and we haven't done our background job. That's the difference between what we do and being a bodyguard. And if the worst came to the worst and we had to throw ourselves, then we'd have to, but the situation would be dealt with. You know.
Despite the elaborate security arrangements, Robbie decides he'd quite like the German press to watch him play football.
I'm not a learned gent, you know, I'm not a great mind. When I learn what my mind is for, or what I'm great at, then I'm going to be brilliant at it. But when I think about politics, disease, war, famine, literature, poetry, the arts, this big, I've got no opinion. I don't know what to say.
Come on, let's have some people in the round circle.
I was asked to do a review of some records once, and I can't review shit. Halfway through it, I got up and just walked out because I was shitting myself that much because I didn't have an opinion about anything. And I gave a rock and roll of excuse that I was out late last night and I feel a bit sick. I'm going fucking home, you know. But really inside I was just petrified because they were going to find me out as some charlatan that doesn't know anything about music or doesn't have an opinion about music. Basically, I'm that wrapped up in myself. The only opinion I have about anything is about me, and it's a fucking terrible opinion. The grades that I give myself throughout the day for doing this interview, for getting on stage, to talking to you, to talking to Josie, to talking to that girl last night, to talking, they're all below average, way, way below average. Could do better, doesn't mix well with others.
What are you doing tonight in Hamburg? Any plans?
I'm going to go and have sex with a prostitute, I think.
Okay.
And then probably score some drugs, probably some smack and some, then get myself some methadone, have some whiskey. Really easy night in, getting ready for tomorrow night's show.
What do you think about the weather?
Thanks very much. Thank you very much. Guys, no.
Thank you very much.
Let him go. Let him go.
The average price of a ticket to a Robbie Williams concert is £30. Multiply that by 10,000 people a night, and you need, well, a nerdy guy, someone like Tom Golset.
My job on the tour is basically, I'm I'm the money babysitter. These tours make a lot of money. They take in a lot of money and they spend a lot of money. And my job is to be on site and make sure it doesn't get out of control on the spending side and make sure that we're not being stolen from on the income side. It is a legitimate business that we're in, and I think if you had a business that was grossing a few million pounds a week easily, you'd want somebody there to make sure that it's being taken care of and being watched over. I kind of get off on the responsibility of that, but when I look at someone like Andy Franks, who has to manage all these people who are forgetting things, and he's arranging travel, and he has to do so many of these people details.
In there.
I just thank God at the end of the day, I can put the computer away, I can put the money in a safe, and know that I'm going to probably make it through the night without anyone calling me.
And you've got 25 minutes.
I am sweating because it's hot in here, but do you mind? They are naked and they leave the door open, you know? Bunch of perverts.
I wish they had a different title for my job, because everybody thinks they automatically think, oh, the accountant, the nerdy guy at the tour. But, no, it's not terribly rock and roll, but you know, when it boils down to it, most of these people are out here to make money.
Gummy bear, anyone? I fuck us. I fuck us. I fuck us.
Okay. Just in case any of you were wondering. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, to go.
As it happens, I've never slept with a man. I've never done anything with a man. You know, the thought has passed my mind, but it always stops at his bits. It's like, oh, bleh, oh, you got one just like mine. Mine's horrible. You know, so you try everything once in life. I'm not discounting it, but it hasn't appealed enough for me to do it yet.
Last night that fuck all this being ace and being nice and spiritual and all that business. I'm 27 and it's not against the law to have a shag. So I did. And she was an absolute nutter.
She?
Yeah.
Was it that one sitting in the bath?
Yeah.
Next to me.
Bless her. She wanted me to be her boyfriend. And it's funny because the madness that was going through her head. It was like, you know I'm not after a girlfriend, don't you? No. You after a boyfriend? Yes. Me? Why not? Oh. You. I don't want a girlfriend. Especially you nutter. I didn't say that though. And anyway, it's madness that I'm quite attracted to.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, don't call me. You said that when you died, you'd walk with me every day. And I began to cry and said, please don't talk that way.
Let me just go off after Take Care of Me. What's the bit about name?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Don't know the chorus yet.
Yeah, right.
But do you think that's good enough, the verse? See, I've just started playing the guitar. And I was trying to learn Norwegian Wood the other night, and it just came out as... which is not Norwegian Wood, obviously, but it just sounds really nice. And it's weird what you find when you're mucking about. And I come up with my first song. This is the first real one that I've done, that I've written the music to and the words. It's about my nan. My nan used to say to me all the time, because she'd wrap me up in cotton wool if she could do. She couldn't bear me to be out of her sight, and couldn't bear me to be playing with the big boys or doing anything dangerous or, you know. You're going to kill yourself on that bike, you know. And she used to say that she would come back and look after me when she passed away. And she died a couple of years ago, and I just missed the whole event. You know, I just missed it because it's too much to take on board. She was the most amazing woman that killed me with love. She got that much love for me. And when you go through puberty and, you know, and you're going through that awkward stage and you're resentful and you don't know what you're resentful of, you take it out on the ones you love, you know, and I was angry with my nan because I could be. Yeah, I really feel her about these last month or so. Feel her with me. You know, I just think that it's befitting that my first song should be about her.
And now she lives in heaven, but I know they let you out to take care of me and live on me the same. The whole world knows my name, and I'm born in a the whole world knows my name.
Today would be a wonderful day if I didn't have to get on stage. So I haven't got the energy, B, I haven't got the inclination. And we've got a 3-runner tonight, tomorrow night, and the night after. I'm just fucking, I'm in no shape to be getting on stage.
For you and me, I think I forgot the words, but nobody really cares. Yeah! I like to sleep beneath the tree, now the universe so on with me. To the piece of beats.
It's always been about dragging myself, getting myself on stage and getting through it. You know, that fucking dreaded fear of they're all gonna get bored. And then I just shut off.
Every mistake I've ever made has been rehashed and then replayed, 'cause I got lost along the way.
I remember doing the gig here before, and the energy coming just bouncing off me. I didn't feel the energy tonight, apart from the last couple of songs, where they seem to really enjoy themselves. I don't know, I just got sad on stage. For some reason I got really, really sad. But carried it off with aplomb.
What a lovely holiday, there's nothing funny left to say. Sorry! I'm really sorry! I forgot the second verse, the whole words. I am Scheiße. Yeah! Yeah, yes, Robbie is Scheiße. I feel deflated now. Might be a bit sad. But, I just want to hide, do you know what I mean? I want to get in my room and hide. But that's no good for me. So if I go in there alone, I need an adult to come with me.
By the time we reached Dusseldorf, I thought that everyone was pretty relaxed about having us around. But Marv, the security guy, had a Pavlovian response to a camera.
And I hope you enjoy your story.
Thank you. That was great. So that was how not to come into a hotel. We arrived this morning, Rob arrived this afternoon, and over here there's the general manager. He's still lurking around. Have a look behind Crummy. Have a look. We just have a look at the general manager. And he's finally got on film, which I think is the only thing he's been interested in. But when the artists arrive at the hotel, it's not a good idea for all you budding hotel managers out there to walk up to them and say, do you mind if we do some photos with all these press pigs that are hanging around outside? Because now our artist doesn't want to stay in the hotel, which isn't a good sign for us, but there is nowhere else to stay, so he's going to have to. Sorry, Rob. See you later.
Me and my little friends. Say hello to my little friends. That's 8 there, David.
You little shit one. What have you got tucked in there?
Oh. Bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
What? These ridiculous cars has just been getting, David. Eh? What? What? How much money have I taken off you at backgammon, David?
Fortune's about 1,500 quid. He kills me at backgammon. The only time I can get him at backgammon is when I can get a pretty girl sitting behind me and he loses concentration.
There was that night, I was 6-0 up, and we were sat in the Mercer Hotel in New York, and Gwyneth Paltrow walked in, and I lost 10-6. Honestly, she just sat across there, and I was giving it. Uno.
20, 6, 7, 36, 43.
So the crisis was that, oh, steady on, leader coming. No cameras, please, while the leader's coming. Hey, this is my interview.
Are you doing an interview?
No, not exactly an interview. I'm just explaining what. No, don't. I'll show you.
Go on then, explain what we're doing.
Well, that's not what we're doing. I was just saying that I just went out to the side of the stage, my first chance to have a little look, and there's 5 blokes, dressed in black and white cow coats with cowboy hats, and some fucking tosser with a video camera saying, yeah, it's okay, we've told everybody it's fine, we're coming in and we're only filming here, and they're trying to film the gig, so I just told them they're not allowed to do it. No, it's okay, we've spoke to the management.
Oh, did I not tell you about the blokes in the cow outfits? Oh, they're all right to film the gig.
Oh, are they?
That's my mate Cowsy and his
Get
mate.
the guys with the
Cowsy
cow outfits back. Yeah, they're okay.
Let's go.
I think they're trying to milk it.
And they are. Pull the other one.
Move on, please. So, stop it. So anyway, they're not here anymore.
I'm gonna come back and give you a pat on the head.
Ah, that was ever so good.
Alvis, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. The courage to change the things I can. And the wisdom to know the difference. Oh, das ist gut.
Let's walk that walk, please.
Let's walk that walk. Walk this way.
Walk this way.
I've been here before. And last time I was here, what was it? Relight my fire. My love is my only desire. Relight my fire. 'Cause I need your love. give me a call. I'm much better now. Since the one's left me, I need to rest in arms. Keep me safe from harm, pouring rain. Give me endless summer, but I feel the cold. Feel I'm getting old. With all my time, as my soul heals the shame, I will grow through this pain. Do you know this one? Very good. Go easy on my conscience. When I left Take That, I was a fully blown alcoholic. I was a fully blown drug addict. I couldn't go into rehearsals without drinking a bottle of vodka. I couldn't leave rehearsals without going and drinking myself stupid each night. And then when I left, stroke, sacked, whatever, however you see it, I didn't know what to do with myself. I will grow through this pain. Lord, I'm doing all I can to be a better man. I had, or I believed I had no other function than being in Take That, and I wouldn't know, or didn't think I had the wherewithal to go out and to carve any career for myself. All I had was an ego, some money, a bottle of booze, and dealers' telephone numbers. The amount of drugs that I was taking, you just want to eat comfort foods. And I put on about 3 stone, and I was sweaty all the time, and I was unshaven, I was miserable, I didn't know my arse from my elbow. That year was a pitiful year. And my mum used to come down from Stoke-on-Trent to come and see if I was all right. And she used to bang on the door. And I wouldn't let her in because I didn't want to see her. I couldn't face her because I'd be off my face. And when we did inevitably meet up, it was always heavy tears and heavy crying and me being remorseful and sorry and full of shame and what's happened to our beautiful baby boy, you know. And that was when I got together with Dave and Tim, you know. They saw something in me that I didn't at the time, believed in me.
We'd obviously read a lot about him in newspapers and this and that. I didn't really know quite what to expect. And in came this guy who, you know, had a lot of charisma. He was very overweight, very unhappy, sweating. And I kind of figured, I don't know, I just figured he was pretty unhappy and looked like a trapped animal, trapped in his skin, really, and not knowing where to go.
Dave's been sober 15 years, and I didn't know anything about AA, NA, being clean or being sober, or wanting to sort your problems out. You know, I didn't have any problems at the time because I got cocaine.
As a person, I just felt a huge amount of empathy for what he was going through. You know, he'd been very successful and he'd blown his life up, and I'd done exactly the same, you know, 15 years before. Been very successful and blown my life up, you know, and it's not a pleasant place to be, basically, when you're in the midst of the explosion.
As I normally did, I used to go on these benders, and then at 7 o'clock in the morning I used to get the earliest train, still awake, and go up to Stoke-on-Trent to see my mum. I used to, you know, knock myself out with a sleeping pill and 4 cans of lager and arrive at the end of the other, you know, the train station with 1 shoe off, 1 shoe on, shirt ripped. I used to go pass out at my mum's until I was physically capable to go back to London and do it all again. David came up one of those days. He followed me up on a train a few hours later, and he brought up this package for a treatment centre and laid it on the table in the dinner room. And I looked at it and was that scared and that freaked out by the whole thing
And I grabbed Mum, I looked her in the eye and I went, Mum, I'm going to go rehab. And she cried and I cried. And I made a decision to go.
As my soul feels the shame, I will grow through this pain. Lord, I'm doing all I can to be a better man.
Despite Robbie's love-hate relationship with his job, the tour was going very well. Every venue was sold out and the Europeans were enthusiastic. The momentum was halted temporarily as Robbie had to return to London for a few days. Okay, so Robbie's rich and famous, but he still has to do fairly normal things when he's home in London. You're never likely to see him queuing at IKEA, but being a pop star doesn't mean you can't go out and buy a sofa, accompanied of course by a security guard and personal assistant.
Good morrow, sir. Hello.
Oh, look at this one, Rob.
Hello. Hi, mate. Yeah, did you withhold your number? I'm
This is
just
exactly that one. It's
sitting on a sofa. I'm in a sofa place in Sloane.
I don't think it's leather. What is that actually suede or is that?
Yeah, no, that's supposed to be.
That's I'll come back and pick you up if you want.
This is nice. Does this
All right,
wear
I'll come
really
pick you up.
badly though?
See you in a minute. Right.
Suede's quite nice, Rob.
Nice.
But that fabric's nice. And if you just, is this a foam cushion?
You just want to fall in. You just want to fall into it. You want to go ah.
And this is the one you can make in an L shape.
You can cut any size you want. We can do everything any size you want, but that's the biggest one.
Are they 10 weeks from ordering?
Weeks for special order.
What about for an ultra special order? Ultra
12.
specially quickly?
Well, maybe 10.
That's over 3 months, isn't it?
You can go to IKEA now and buy one if you want.
No.
Something like that you want, isn't it?
Yep, exactly like that.
Choice made.
Brilliant, brilliant. Really nice rug. Very comfortable. Went to the dentist the next day, and it's this dentist that she's insistent on filling me up full of drugs, lashings of nitrous oxygen and adrenaline shots. And I said, look, to her, I said, don't give me that nitrogen because it doesn't suit me. And she went, bosh, well, we'll give you a lower dosage. And I thought, well, should I have it? Because if I don't have it, I'm going to hurt. And anyway, I went under, and she's got this orchestra music going on the back, like Carmine Burana, but something else as lush as that and as big. And as I'm going under, the strings are going, and she's in my mouth, and I'm looking out, and I'm looking up at this white wall, and it's all going nice shapes. And God, your assistant's gorgeous. And, oh, have you got your tits on my shoulder? You have, haven't you? That's nice. And I'm thinking, oh, I shouldn't be going. This is a mood-altering substance. This is a mood-altering substance. I can't have this. And there's half of me going, take the nitrogen mask off, and the other half of me going, where can I score a bottle of that stuff from? It's ace.
So you won't see him at IKEA. And you won't see him either taking a bag of old clothes to his local Oxfam shop. Pop stars are different. They don't throw their old stuff out. They invite people to bid for it.
Lot 2, a number 1 football shirt. 950, 1,000.
Robbie.
Is that all for this lovely thing? Is that a bid?
Robbie.
Sold. Paddle 152, 1,100
The reason why I do charity work is because it feels natural and I want to do it. And there is an element of, look, I'm being a good lad as well. The whole charity mate. You're doing a lot of work for charity. And I cannot not do it. I cannot not do it.
Lot 12, Robbie's lunchbox. I'm going to start the bidding on this one at 420.
You know, I was reading journalists attacking celebrities for doing charity work. It appalls me the way that people do get attacked. Because, say for example, if they were doing it for their own back, if they were doing it for their own ends, if they were doing it for look at me, look how great I am, so fucking what? So fucking what? They're fucking doing it, which is more than them miserable journalist bastards that fucking criticise them are doing. What have you done fucking lately, you Do you know what I mean, though? You sit there and you fucking criticise people for doing charity work. What the fuck have you put back recently? Wankers, ask yourself that. Fuck off.
The auction of Robbie memorabilia raised almost £250,000, including £27,000, which an enthusiast paid for the handwritten lyrics to Angels.
Thanks for that, man.
Back on tour in Germany, Robbie and the rest of us were sharing hotel space with the German Chancellor Gerhard Schröder. So, you happy with your accommodations?
No, I'm not. Obviously, what's happened is the Prime Minister of Germany's staying here, and he's got the room that I obviously wanted. And come. Is Francie out there?
Yeah, he's just here.
Francie, can you come in a minute? Can you come in a minute?
Sorry.
Look, right. You see, I've got my coat on.
What's that?
You see, I've got my coat on.
Yeah.
Don't I've had my coat on now for 20 minutes. To tell you why I've had my coat on. Because I'm not fucking staying here.
Why?
You see this table?
Yeah.
See this table?
Yeah.
On my measurements. How high have they got to be?
Well, you said 2 foot.
Yeah, well, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to bend over one of these times while I'm here. Put me back out. And who's going to sing then? Who's going to sing then? Look at this. Fire. Fire in here. Fire in here. Oh, I'm burning my hands now. I'm burning my hands. No, I'm not burning my hands. I'll tell you why I'm not burning my hands.
There's a coal strike, sir.
Well, it's not fucking good. We're in Stuttgart. Go somewhere near Stuttgart and get some coal, proper coal. What's this? Oh, it's a wafter. Oh, it's a wafter. It's a Luftwaffe. It's a Luftwaffe. It's not wafting fucking anything because there's no coal in it. Anyway, coming in. Call this a bathroom? Call this a bath? It's a fucking B-day. Look at that. Look at that, Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, can we wash your bits, Mr. Williams? Can we wash your bits?
Get me the manager straight
Can we
away,
wash your
will you?
bits? Yes, we can. We can wash your bits, Mr. Williams. That's about fucking all we can do. If I have about 5 birds in here, they're not going to get in. Oh, look at where these chairs are from. World of boredom. World of boredom. Look, you sit down and you go...
They're the wrong way round, sir, that's why.
Well, let's move them, see if it's any better.
Okay.
See if it's any better.
Right. There?
Oh, yeah, I see now. Oh, it's made it much better. Actually, I quite like it here.
Let's put them back there in case anybody notices.
Yeah. I sort of pulled a girl in Hamburg. She was lovely. She was just on wherever planet she was from. Planet Fan. Apparently she came up in the lift and she said, so Robbie was impressed with me. That is why I'm going to his room. There was a part of me that didn't want to do it, and then there was a part of me that did. And my brain and my balls are like a warring faction. Do you know what I mean? They really are. No, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes! Oh, fuck it, all right then. So I said to her, I'm going to bed, do you want to come? And she went, yeah. I went, huh? Yeah. Oh, all right then. So I went to bed, and believe it or believe it not, we didn't have sex. We went to sleep, kissed, did whatever. Woke up the next day. I woke up and whoa! Oh, what do I do now? Oh, went into the other room, packed, thinking,
oh, boys, come and get me back so I can go. There's a girl in my bed. And I went back into the room to say goodbye, and I said, I'm going now. And she turned to me, and we'd hardly spoke all night. She turned to me and she went, Robbie, what about us?
Stop today. All the lonely hearts in London caught a plane and flew away. And all the best women are married. All the handsome men are gay. You feel the pride. Yeah. Are you questioning your size? Sarah. Is everybody okay? Well, so am I. I'm not gonna let any fucker get on this stage and stop you having a good time. Let's go. Come on! Guy, get everybody in your room.
So, I got pushed off stage. It's okay to know whether laugh, smile, cry, get angry or get sad. What I don't want you is you lot get sad. It's okay. I fell off and I banged my knee and it's alright. And we got to the end of the show. And he was a nutter and I don't know what happened there, do you know what I mean? I really don't know what happened there. Whether I offended him with my Liamisms or whether I've shagged his girlfriend or something. All manner of things were going through my head when I was on stage. But it's okay, and I don't want the vibe to be down because I can fucking milk that fucking pity for fucking however long you want me to. Do you know what I mean? I felt somebody push me off stage. It's okay. All right? Okay, cool. Thanks for the show.
The guy had come through, come past the guy on the barrier, passed on the stairs. That's the stairs, the entry and exit point for coming along here.
Why didn't the guy stop him on the stairs going up or anything?
He's gone past him and then gone past
the guy at
the bottom of the stairs.
It did happen really quick, but you know that's the point of having security. That's the fucking point of having them there. I'm so fucking angry. It's like it's mad. It's mad that that could happen.
I spoke to the police. They're holding him in custody. Do you know what he's saying? He's saying, well, it's not Robbie Williams. It's somebody else. This is not Robbie Williams.
It's a copy. It's not.
The doctor. That's why it took him so long to come down. He said this guy is
mad.
Yeah.
I'm just so lucky that I landed on someone's head. I did. I'm unscathed. You know, my knee's a bit bruised and my arm hurts a little bit. And I got back up on stage and I finished the gig. I'm not saying in the fucking true Showtime adage of the show must go on. But I couldn't let him ruin the show for everybody else that was out there. Because in the past, somebody, you know, I've had stuff thrown at me like bottles have hit me in the head and stuff like that, and I've just walked off stage and I've not come back on. Well, I didn't that time. I stayed on till the end. I don't know, man. It just throws loads of things like, is this fucking worth it? He could have had a knife then. Could have had anything. No, I don't want to mope into the self-pity of it all, but I'm genuinely scared. Genuinely scared.
And it's not just tonight I'm scared. Do you know what I mean? It's a huge percentage of my days I'm really fucking scared.
Being physically attacked is definitely on the downside of celebrity life, but by the next morning Robbie seems to be in reasonable spirits. With a break in the schedule, he decided to go off and have some fun.
Have you been recognised at all, actually?
Have I been recognised?
Here,
Yeah.
on the slopes.
It's not a question of what's it like not being recognised, because you don't. I've been on the slopes where I've had my goggles on, or my hat, and I've been in a house that I've been really enjoying. And I have no intention whatsoever of going into town and being with a lot of pissed skiers. Who are they? And I do a lot of that, and I'm really content here. And I just never really think that, oh, I've not been stared at or gulped at for the last day. Oh, You just find yourself walking down the street at some point and you go, why do I feel all right?
Yeah.
Because I've been consistently not gulped at for a few days. So, you know.
Good.
The incident in Stuttgart had been traumatic for Robbie, and to some extent for everyone else on the team. Security had been beefed up in Paris, but there was still some tension in the air. I just wanted to ask you, Rob, whether you're at all apprehensive about going on stage tonight.
At all apprehensive what, about after the other night? I've not even thought about it, to tell you the truth. There's 10 minutes to go on, and I don't know, when I'm sat in the chair to go up through the middle of the stage, then maybe I might have a momentary lapse in confidence. But as it happens, I'm okay. I'm all right. There's an amazing lesson in acceptance and tolerance, actually, the other night, and I'm okay, you know. I still don't know whether I want to do it anymore for a living, you know. No, I'm not apprehensive up until you asked me, and now I feel a tad, you know, nervous.
but it'll be cool. I've got a lot of soft heads to land on anyway.
So the curtain doesn't come down, the music's starting. We're sitting up there going, curtain, curtain, nothing. Then the curtain does come down, 10,000 people go fucking apeshit, and the platform just goes, no, fuck off, not moving. Half the people were going, but where is the band? What is going on? There is quite clearly nothing on the stage.
I'm very sorry about this. We'll get these moving as quickly as possible. Thank you.
When the house lights go up, they put on a nice little bit of dinner jazz, bit of Renee and Renata, I think it was, and then they lowered us down. So the house lights up and ding 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 ding. That was probably the biggest fuck-up known to man. Have you seen Spinal Tap? Well, that's 10 times better, you know. You've got to laugh, otherwise you're going to bloody cry.
So much for the fucking big intro, folks. Let's fucking roll! You ready? Oh, I'll be small, give it all.
Be big, rolling slowly where you are.
Don't sit by your next to king, 'cause you're never coming back.
I've been dropping beats since back in there.
And we'll play by numbers till something sticks. Don't mind.
from the beginning of this tour. I've never enjoyed touring before. I don't want this tour to stop. There's so many nice things happening to me though, and I just failed to see them for so long. I've had my head stuck firmly up my arse. No shit. You know, ooh, it's miserable. Ooh, it's self-pity. Ooh, it's this, that, the other. Ooh, look at all these people, how they want something from me. Self-pity, self-pity, self-pity. You know, and I just failed to see all the great bits about my life. And there are so many. And I feel so sick that I haven't seen it before. I'm on stage going, I'm Ace, and there's 13,000 people going, we agree! What's better than that?
The first time I met Robbie, he told me how much he hated going on tour. The film could have been called something like The Reluctant Pop Star, an examination of how celebrity and wealth don't necessarily make you happy. Then he started enjoying himself, and obviously we needed a different title. He might well become nobody someday, but with one gig left in Rotterdam, he'd started to get some job satisfaction.
The courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Thank you very much! Let's come on!
Wave your hands if you're not with me. Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Me with the floor show, kicking with your torso. Boys getting high and the girls even more so. Wave your hands if you're not with me. Can I kick it? Well, I got, you got, we got everybody. I got the gift, gonna stick it in the goal. It's time to move your body. Babylon back in business. Can I get a witness? Every girl, every man. Houston, do you hear me? Grab control, can you feel me? Need permission to live. I don't wanna buy DJ. But you're making me
Now it's a difficult time for me as an alcoholic. You know, it's like there's always a reward. A reward for finishing the tour and doing well, being a good little pop star. You know, now is the time that I normally reward myself with about 5 grams of coke and as much booze as I can stuff down my gullet. You know, and just have to remind myself that I don't need to do that now. You know, because it's all going to kick off now. It all kicks off around me. So everybody that works for me now goes and gets pissed. Good luck to him. I'll see him tomorrow with hangovers. I go back to the hotel, have a cup of tea and play some Uno. And that'll do for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been the best fucking crowd I have ever had. You have made a grown man cry.
The issue of being cool, I'm just not. I'm not. I'm a pop star, I'm not a rock star. I think that the worst thing that affects me is if anybody says I'm irrelevant. I don't mind being uncool, at all. I was from Take That. That's the band I was in. I'm a pop star. It's fine by me.
Amazing!